Angela Merkel is on her final official visit to the UK as German Chancellor. Prime Minister Boris Johnson hosted the German leader at his official country residence for talks and a working lunch, where he praised Merkel's global diplomacy and leadership. The pair spoke about the ongoing issues over the Northern Ireland Protocol. Chancellor Merkel says there are pragmatic solutions to be found.
Well, of course, we talked about the implementation of the Northern Ireland Protocol. We can find pragmatic solutions that, on the one hand, maintain the integrity of the single market. Now, secondly, we have adopted certain protective measures when we were not as yet so familiar with the Delta variant. In a foreseeable future, those who have received double jabs will then, according to our classification, and now right now Britain obviously is a high incidence area, will be able to travel again without having to go into quarantine.
Meanwhile, Boris Johnson says the German and UK cabinets will now meet annually to discuss shared issues and announced a number of new common projects.
Germany is the UK's second largest trading partner. 750,000 Brits work for German companies or vice versa. More than 21,000 Germans attend UK universities, and 1 in 5 people in this country are driving around in a German car. And today, Angela and I have agreed to expand those links because we're going to be expanding our youth exchanges, creating a new cultural dialogue, and as we speak, a new energy superhighway is being established between our countries.
And from outside the country residency of Chequers, Tig Enright has more on the visit.
This, quite literally, was the closing of one political chapter and the beginning of a new one. The last of 22 visits by Chancellor Merkel to the UK before her retirement, and the first since Brexit took effect. Boris Johnson welcomed her to his country residence and did the polite thing, paying tribute to her record in diplomacy and politics and her other expertise, science. Announcing a new competition for British and German women who work in astrophysics was a symbolic gesture to celebrate Mrs. Merkel's career. She also spoke of the deepening friendship and cooperation with the UK and suggested there could even be a new treaty to underpin that relationship. And she began a new tradition between the European powers by addressing Boris Johnson's cabinet. It's hoped the two sides will make this an annual affair from now on, similar to the joint cabinet meetings between France and Germany. But there were still the problems of today to talk about: the Northern Ireland Protocol and travelling during the pandemic. And like so many such bilaterals, little apparent progress. Both spoke of the need to find practical solutions to the Irish border crisis and of finding a way to allow quarantine-free travel for people who've been vaccinated. But no dramatic breakthroughs. Both sides did profess their fondness and respect for the other. But everyone knows these leaders are poles apart. Come September, Angela Merkel's opinion of Boris Johnson won't matter, and the British leader will have her successor to charm. Tig Enright, Euronews in Buckinghamshire.